Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon to you. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And how about you, ma'am?
Now I'm feeling better. Actually, from last 1 week, I was under the weather.
Yeah, because of like change of weathers and
Yes, sir.
cold.
And at my place, it's chilly month going on.
Okay, so yeah, we are, I think, meeting first time, so we should introduce each others. So can I know about yourself, ma'am?
Yeah, sure, sure. I am Titi, and I am an English teacher. I work in a private school, and originally I am from Haryana, the northern part of India. And apart from my teaching, I run my YouTube channel with the name of Easy Way to Learn with Preeti. So that's all about me.
Okay, that's great. So it's my turns. My name is Pankaj, and I'm from Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. I'm a working person, and my hobbies are reading books, playing cricket, and I also love to travel. So that's all about myself, ma'am.
Okay, so you are also from the north part of India, so definitely you know about the winter month. I think the
Y-
same weather is there.
Yeah, it's like same. I,
Hmm. Okay, so do you have any topic or should I start something for the conversation?
you start, and at the end, I have some things to ask. So we will discuss on that also.
Okay, so in my mind, the question is that what is the need of communication and what is the value of English in communication?
Communication, ma'am, I already told mostly in daily day-to-day life, there is no that much importance. But if someone is working in like any companies like MNC and like in any companies which is in IT field, and if someone want to make their career in like teaching profession nowadays, and if anyone have kids in their home, so it's really very necessary and helpful for to survive in company to make environment at their home to teach we can say their children their kids this language easily. So I think this is the first importance. And if we talk about second, so it's because of this language I think we feel more confidence whatever where are you like in your native place or you are in any place, so you never feel like ashamed like nervous in before any person because you know both languages. And I think these both language if you know so you can easily survive over the India and even globally.
Yeah, agreed. Fully
Yes,
agreed with your point. Definitely, because if you want to visit in the southern part or west part or east part, somewhere it can happen like we are not aware about their language, their native language. So in that case, if you have good command of own English, so you can easily survive because somewhere you will get this type of people who are good in English, whether they are well educated or not.
yes,
That's why Hindi is not our national language because it was the biggest problem and biggest issue for especially for south part of India
and pattern
because
of
they have good command on English only.
yes, yes. And one thing more, like if you love to travel, so I think most of the tourist places like Kashmir and any kind of, which is right, widely famous in India, like Kashmir and Goa, like these cities, if you visit there, so usually like I think you interact with some foreigner, they try to talk with you, and you if you try to talk with them, so how you can communicate with them? So I
Mm-hmm.
rewards for us. This language is reward for us to communicate with any people. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we should proud our native language because Hindi is a really very nice language. So we should also proud our native language. But it's a reward. I believe this is a reward and additional knowledge. Okay.
Definitely, we should proud on our first language. And so, learning English, do you feel like digital technique they are have helpful for us?
Absolutely, ma'am. Nowadays, because I think whatever we are doing right now, we are also connected with through digitally. So
Mm-hmm.
digital things are really very helpful to learning any things, not only this language, any things. If you someone really interested to learn in whatever you want to learn this language, you want to learn any skills even related to coding, these things are also available digitally. You can learn easily from there. So digital devices, digital platform are really very helpful to like shape our career, shape.
In your opinion, do you feel any like disadvantages also of those digital devices?
Yeah, it's totally up to us how we are using, how we are
Mm,
utilizing that teach. Because you know every like things have two aspects, good and bad. So and
mm,
it's totally depends on us how we are in which way we are using, good way or bad way. So it depends to person. If you will use that technology for good things, for boost your knowledge, for boosting your career, so that will be beneficial for you. If you
mm,
will use same things, same technology for bad things, so it will be very harmful for you. Even you know ma'am, nowadays there are in India, you maybe you listen two types of like some of engineer, they learn for hacking for ethical, some they learn for the bad habits. You know bad habits means they learn hacking and they start to doing some bad things like hacking some others person devices and trying to steal their money and these things. And in another hand, some person they learn and they work with government, work with companies to rectify this kind of problem, to fix problem and bugs. This
mm,
depend on person to person how they are using, how they are utilizing the technology.
mm. I can understand every technology has some pros and cons. Adult can easily understand all those things. We can handle everything according to the right choice. But if we talk about a student or teenage, in that situation, how we can control them, how we can guide them so that they never use this technique in a wrong method, in a wrong way.
Okay, so first things I want to like say, we should try to
Mm,
be friendly with our kids, with whatever
mhm,
they are kids and teenager. This is the important fact. If you will be friendly, you try to share your things, you try to be friendly. So absolutely, I think they will share every problem and good news and bad things with you if you will be friendly with them. And if it's not possible, maybe you also think, yeah, I'm friendly, but maybe he's hiding, he and she's hiding some things from me. So I believe before I think 15, 20, we don't allow only a smartphone to kids and teenage. We should try to give them like laptop or tab for if they are asking it's necessary for our like study purpose. So we should buy a tab and give them. So it will be very difficult to you misusing of that tab because it's very difficult to hide that things. Second things, there are some feature if your kids are under 16, under 18, so you can observe, there are some like techniques, you can find many ways. You can monitor anytime, you can keep eyes on your kids devices anytime. So through this way you can also observe. Okay, so ma'am,
mhm.
now I have a questions like a good degree is necessary to be success in life, or good skills, or what is need for become successful in their life? Is there only degree or there some skills and what?
Very nice question. First time this question asked by any learner, and I must say, according to my knowledge, if you are Indian, being an Indian, if you want to go good job in any sector, whether private or government sector, I know very well. You have to crack some exams.
Yes.
Okay, there are some fixed capability, like after 12th or maybe after graduation you can crack this exam only. So there is a fixed limit for that. But if you want to join any private sector, for that you must need degrees and courses. because without degrees and courses you can't enter in that department. So how you will, if you are not able to enter that department, how you will show your talent? Okay. And definitely, in my opinion, practical knowledge must be very important as compared to degrees, because so practical knowledge is more important than degrees, in my opinion. But yes, if you want to show your talent, you must be get some courses. You must get admission in some courses, and you must have some degrees also.
Yes, ma'am. Totally agree with you. Like, I believe one thing's like like qualification, your education, your degrees can be the way to enter in any organization, any company, like anywhere can be a way. But your skill will prove you what is your strength in that field. If you have a really practical knowledge, skills, so you will get some incentive and really promotion on that field and that company. So I
Yeah.
believe for become a success, practical knowledge and skill is must and more important.
When I started my teaching career, that time I was teaching English as a subject. But now I make my student aware like English is not a subject, it's a language. So always consider English as a language, like Hindi, Sanskrit, teaching, and any other like German and French. In some schools, German and French also teaching right now in my city. So same as English is a language. Always consider it as a language. Just learn it, all rules like grammar rules, and understand all those things like basic grammar. And after that, which are very important, like voices, direct, indirect, and how to make sentences, how to write, writing section and language section. Both are the part of learning this language only. That's why I try to teach my student this language through activity. Activity in the sense, like sometimes if I have to teach any poem or any grammar topic, so I give them role play method. I make them ready for the presentation, for speech in the form, so that they can come in front of everyone, and sometimes dialogue form, and different ways of activity, so that they they make their mouth muscles familiar for this language. Because in school, I think you are also very aware about the different subjects. Except Hindi, not a single subject is in Hindi now in schools. Every subject is in English only. If you
Yes.
are you have good command on this language, so you can easily learn science, maths, SST, GK, IT, all these other subject also. Learn in the sense you can make sentences there, because sentence structure is very important.
Okay. So one I have a one last question, ma'am, which is yes.
Okay, so now
So
we wrap up this session.
yeah, it was a really interesting conversation. So that's thank you, ma'am, and it was really really very nice conversation with you.
Same here. Thank you so much.
I'm always really try to talk some kind of things.
Okay, have a nice day.
So bye. Have a nice day.